And welcome everyone to the replay through of Mortal Kombat 11 Aftermath. This time around commentary, but for the moment I'm gonna stop talking.
You have proven worthy to take my place as the new protector of Earthrealm, once it is restored.
You honor me, Raiden.
The honor is mine, Lord Liu Kang. The sands of time are now yours to shape. It falls upon you to architect a new history.
The fate of all realms in my hands? Raiden, I cannot do this alone.
I shall advise you for as long as my mortality allows. But have no doubt, you are up to the task.
Then together, let us begin.
And welcome to the replay through of MK11 Aftermath in honor of upcoming Mortal Kombat 1. Hopefully you enjoy. And here we go, the return of the classic.
Before you doom us all.
I'm so happy they brought in the actor who played Shang Tsung from the film. He is easily the best Shang Tsung of all time. Also, it was nice they brought back Fujin. And of course, Nightwolf being a classic legacy character. Honestly, this is my favorite version of Nightwolf in the series. And favorite version of Shang Tsung.
Nightwolf? Fujin? What are you? Use your magic before the hourglass shatters.
Even here at the dawn of time, you spew lies and deceit. We will not hear it.
In defeating Kronika, you destroyed her crown. Without it, you can't restart history.
Yep.
The hourglass will shatter. All realms will be lost.
Fujin, is this true?
Kronika's every action was taken to ensure her crown's preparation. She would not dare to restart history without it. How do you know this?
Kronika came to each of us. For our help, she offered places in her new era. For refusing her, we were banished to a void beyond time.
We could observe the events leading up to your siege of the keep, but we were powerless to intervene.
But then you killed Kronika. The void seal was broken open, permitting our escape via the hourglass.
If you know so much about the hourglass, how do you propose I reset the timeline?
I'll be honest,
The crown.
I still have very mixed opinions about the new, younger version of Shang Tsung.
And while I cannot restart
Honestly.
history without the crown,
You can send travelers back into the current timeline.
I see. I must return to the moment before Kronika's defeat. End that battle differently, so that her crown remains intact.
That leaves too much to chance. Kronika must never possess the crown.
Yes.
Otherwise, you cannot guarantee victory.
Very
what do
true.
you propose, sorcerer?
That you send me into the past to steal the crown from my island before Kronika sends Cetrion to claim it. I'll then deliver it to Lord Raiden, and together we'll defeat Kronika.
Yeah,
With
sure.
the crown and hourglass under our control, we can restart history safely.
Yeah, as if can trust him.
Why are we listening to this snake?
Because I am a snake who's toiled beside Kronika,
But
learning her
he makes a
secrets.
good
I
argument.
know them. Do you?
I will
He has
say,
a point, Raiden.
this story mode with adding in
word.
the Aftermath Story Edition DLC, I feel like this should be the gold standard moving forward for like DLC for
How
fine
is it
games.
you conspire against
Put in so
Kronika?
much quality
Did her promises of
into
grandeur
the
not suit
DLC.
you?
She wanted
Yes,
me to
a bit
be her
pricey.
pawn, not her partner.
6
She sculpted my
or
entire
rather 3
existence to
additional
serve her,
DLC characters,
to collect
yes,
souls for
mixed
her
with
crown.
DLC additions.
When my purpose was served, she betrayed me, casting me into the void.
Your grievance does not fool me, Shang Tsung.
Then trust that we have a shared interest in breaking Kronika's stranglehold on our destinies.
Inevitably, our interests will diverge.
This alliance is temporary. Have no illusions otherwise.
I understand your misgivings, but it is the only way. But the risk, Liu Kang, will be rewarded. Say nothing to Nightwolf.
I will say, I do like this whole, like, redesign,
We will proceed
honestly,
with your
of
plan,
Liu Kang.
Shang Tsung. I must stay behind to operate the hourglass.
Also, I
But
like
Nightwolf and
this
Fujin will
take
go with you
on Fujin.
to supervise.
Though there's part of
I
me,
welcome
gameplay-wise,
the
that
assistance.
prefers
I will join you.
Fujin from MK4.
No, Raiden. I need your counsel here. Have faith in Fujin and Nightwolf.
If I have faith in anyone, it is you, brother.
My question remains, though, come to MK1, whether Fujin will still be involved
I
or
will
not,
try to
as
send
he
you back
is
to the
a
timeline.
god of
You
wind.
should have enough time to claim the crown before Cetrion delivers it to Kronika.
Your confidence is inspiring.
As the keeper of time, I am still a novice, Nightwolf.
May the
Here
Great
we go.
Spirit protect us.
And now we go back in time to the events of the second tournament. Well, the second
You've suffered too long
Stage.
in this pretender's hands.
of the
But
Colosseum.
I've returned, and I will save you from his madness. Only I can rebuild the Empire. All realms will tremble before me.
Technically speaking, an empire that Shao Kahn was never really responsible for freeing. He simply stole from Onaga, the Dragon King. Though I will be curious to see how they handled the whole idea of concept of Onaga in the new timeline. Because you got a lot of references in MK11, a lot of different interactions. I actually appreciate it quite a bit, as a big fan of Onaga and of Deception. I'll be curious to see how MK1 ends up overall gameplay, because I'm still not sure how I feel yet about the cameo system, which obviously is kind of a copy of Marvel
Where's this
1.
boldness been hiding, Kitana? Had you shown it before, I'd have had no need for Melina.
My sister was an unholy monster. Exactly like you, father.
And here we go. The fun begins. And goody, the first match I get to play is against the Collector. Ugh.
Battle between Kotal and Shao Kahn.
Yes, as you know by now from my commentary, I'm not the biggest fan of fighting Collector because his super quick teleportation is so freaking annoying. And some of his combos are
much
very
later than
annoying to
that.
fight
This
against.
is Kitana's battle with Shao Kahn.
Then we're almost out of time. We must escape quickly. Changing this battle's outcome could cause Cetrion to claim the crown earlier than expected.
And guarantee our failure.
Let's go.
And here we go. Collector. Ouch. Creepo. Dang. Must be useful having 6 arms. Though much smaller overall compared to a Shokan. And his extra set of arms are more like say, T-Rex arms. Real weird chimera creatures. But here we go. Ew.
We escaped the battle undetected.
Or so you thought.
Shang Tsung, or not. Where have you been hiding? You consort with Earthrealmers now.
His business is none of yours, Collector.
My business is collecting what Shao Kahn wants. He will pay handsomely for you.
Indeed.
You're outnumbered, Collector.
Here we go. I'm trying to make a variant of like this is.
These are indeed strange days. How
Yes.
Earthrealmers profit by protecting Shang Tsung.
He shares our goal. Kronika's defeat.
You will
It is interesting how they have him talk like a gypsy. It's very interesting. Ah, crap you. Ouch, you. There we go. Ah, will you stop that? Eat that. Okay. So yeah, this is his more classic set. Oops, sorry. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Dang it, I wanted to try to do also an uppercut, but whatever. That's fine. Okay.
Thank you, Great Spirit.
At least now I know the basic specials. Gross. Very weird creatures. But something that suits Outworld.
Kitana has defeated Shao Kahn.
He always had more ego than skill.
Come, let us leave while the crowd is distracted.
No, we're already here later than we wanted to be. Let's go to your island now and take the crown. No detours.
Our rather public arrival at the Colosseum makes that impossible. Kronika's Outworld allies will inform her of our presence. Go to my island now. We could be ambushed by Cetrion herself.
Very true.
And our combined power won't stop her. We need help.
But whose help? We can't recruit any of our allies without altering this timeline.
Sindel.
Sindel,
Sindel's a revenant.
who can be restored to life, and who plays no major part in the battles that lie ahead. We can safely recruit
Actually,
her
a
without
pretty good
disrupting
point.
events. It's a tactic Kronika is unlikely to anticipate.
She was Shao Kahn's empress, his equal in evil.
Because he had her bewitched. Returning Sindel to life will restore her original, more heroic self.
Yeah, sure.
The Sindel I knew wiped out most of Earthrealm's champions in a single battle. If Nightwolf hadn't sacrificed himself, she would have killed them all.
And that is the power we need to assure victory against Cetrion. Sindel is the key.
And I suppose restoring her will be easy.
Anything but. We can use Earthrealm's Jinsei to heal Sindel's body. But to break Quan Chi's spell and revive her soul, we will need access to Outworld's Soul Chamber.
You have a different plan, Nightwolf? A better one?
One hint to betrayal, Sorcerer, and we will finish you. Where do we start?
Earthrealm. To acquire the Jinsei.
Shaolin Monk Temple. Onward. Tally ho. Good old Kronika. Annoying as heck. Look who it is.
Shang Tsung, Fujin, Nightwolf, all were seen in the Colosseum. How is that possible?
It should not be. Those cast into the void do not return.
If Shang Tsung were to...
I am aware, Garrus. Take Frost and find them.
Yes, indeed.
We must discern from when and whence they came.
That will be sufficient.
You two may leave. I'll stay behind to secure the grotto. Your aid is not required.
And the character from...
These traps are excellent. Who knew the Shaolin was so diabolical?
From you, that's high praise.
Indeed.
Indeed.
It was interesting showing the character from the crypt. Oh great, here we go. Yay.
Nightwolf, Shang Tsung, come. Kronika is keen to question you.
Nope, think not. Here we go. Never underestimate Shang Tsung. Well, that's one way to deal with your putts.
Kronika isn't the future, Frost. We've seen it. Join us on the right side of history.
The only side is Kronika's. My place in her new era is assured.
I don't look forward to this fight.
Fight.
Because I know what I'm in store for. Ouch! There.
Earthrealm will prevail.
Thank goodness, at least the bow. Dang it all. Ouch. Ugh, thing is for the charge.
Nothing is assured, Frost.
Oh joy, here we go. Yeah, he just keeps getting back up.
I am eternal, Fujin. My will and my strength infinite.
There you go. This is kind of feels like it was an Easter egg back to facing Onaga when it was a blast of energy from Shang Tsung and Quan Chi. Here we go. Ouch. Here we go. Now I get to fight Garrus again.
Of all the night wolves I have fought,
He's like the
you
Terminator.
are the fiercest.
It must be why the Great Spirit chose me to wear the mantle.
You are also anomalous. No one has ever escaped the void. Fight.
Okay, let's go. Ah. I really hate that move. Will you stop it? You are so annoying. Ugh. Yeah, stupidly wanted to finish him with the arrow. And trying to get back together again.
Is that necessary?
To buy us time. We must be rid of him before he recovers.
Yeah, send him to Chaos Round to let Havoc have fun.
Fujin, summon the wind.
Here we go. And I appreciate the fact they mention Havoc. And I am happy, according to leaks, that Havoc will be in MK1. I'm looking forward to big time. Also, I'm looking forward to
did you send him?
Reiko.
Chaos Realm. Havoc will keep him entertained.
Let's get to the Nether Realm. We're running out of time to find Sindel.
Which, I guess at the minimal, at least we got Havoc in the Mortal Kombat X comics. Which, by the way, if you have not actually read or checked out the MKX comics, seriously check them out. They are awesome. I highly recommend.
sign of Sindel.
Not entirely unexpected, given that she did not aid in the keep's defense.
What was her role then, if she is such a formidable weapon?
Is it possible that... Great Spirit.
What is it?
My Revenant. He is close.
The Great Spirit cannot save you.
So freaky out. Liu Kang becomes really good at using that sorcery.
Take them to the Bone Temple.
And here we go.
Nightwolf. Shang Tsung. Nightwolf. Shang Tsung.
Where are we?
Shinnok's Bone Temple. Speaking of Shinnok.
Raiden's violence against our lord will
here
not
we go.
go unavenged, Fujin. Prepare to pay for your brother's sins.
Sindel, you look well. Death becomes you.
Always the charmer, Shang Tsung. I will enjoy feeding Lord Shinnok your soul. But you, Nightwolf, you get the privilege of suffering most. Only the best will do for the man who killed me.
I should have saved you. Hopefully we will today.
And here comes the fun. Well, definitely that's quite nifty and useful.
You can't kill me, Sindel. Not without killing my Revenant.
I'm not going to kill you.
Here we go.
As Raiden said to Lord Shinnok, there are fates worse than death.
This is true. There we go.
Earthrealm will prevail.
Okay, come on. Dang it all. Ouch. There. That's over.
I can imagine few fates worse than yours.
the joy.
You will die by your own hands.
And I believe this is the last match with
My
Nightwolf.
sacrifice will save the Matoka. Kronika has no love for our people. The Great Spirit is a fraud who allowed us to suffer. Kronika is our future.
Fight.
Ouch. Ha, here. Have a couple arrows for yourself.
Earthrealm will prevail.
Come on. There. Over.
Kronika is not the answer.
I will say, out of the characters you'll play with in the DLC, I will say Nightwolf's probably one of the more fun ones to play with.
We can restore him.
If I die, we fail.
Sorcerer, I'll...
No, Nightwolf. Shang Tsung must live.
Are you happy now?
I am healthy, Nightwolf. That should be your concern.
Both of you, please. We must make haste to the Soul Chamber.
Then let us hurry. And hope Shiva is as eager to aid us as I anticipate.
Escort you and your comrades to the Soul Chamber.
Yes.
Have you come from the future only to insult me?
And with that said, that is it for the first chapter, or chapter 13 of Aftermath. I'll see y'all next time for chapter 14. Stay safe. See you again. Same YouTube time, same YouTube channel.